Hi, beautiful people. I'm Ken. Follow me at DJ Madam K. I'm here about to talk some political stuff. Just kidding. No, I'm not. But still, I was on Twitter earlier today and I was just checking out like my headlines because there's always my timeline because there's always something going on, whether it's political, whether it's entertainment stuff, sports stuff, and I'm not really into sports. But still, I'm checking out and I see that Bill O'Reilly had made a comment on Maxine Waters' hair. And of course, it's just like, okay, another somebody just attacking another black woman. It's not that deep. But then I'm like, it's Maxine Waters. Like, we're talking about the California 43rd District representative, and she's like, what, 79 years old? Like, an old-ass woman. And then on top of that, he comments on her hair. So, listen to these. Bill O'Reilly, this man is 67. He's a Virgo, and the only Virgos we like over here is Michael Jackson and Beyonce. And he's a political commentator on Fox News. They're listening to like a recap of something that Maxine Waters had said in D.C. And those who don't know, D.C., nation's capital, you know, where 500 missing girls went missing for the last 3 months. He had the nerve to listen to what Maxine Waters is saying. Now, Maxine is talking about the impeachment of Trump. She's talking about how people are suffering. She's talking about people are not being patriotic. And if they was really patriotic, then they would stand up to Trump and say that the majority of the things that he's trying to implement are completely wrong. But instead, he goes back, listens to what she says, and then goes, oh, wait. I didn't hear a word Maxine Waters said. I was looking at the wig. The James Brown wig. Are you serious? Really? After everything that she had said, you were focusing on her hair? That's something you care about? Considering that you have your own vices, being, claimed that you allegedly had to deal with spousal abuse, sexual harassment, lawsuits, being a rapist, a sexual predator, and then you had the nerve to comment on this lady's hair. An old-ass woman's hair who has been an activist, social activist in this country for God knows how long. I'm talking like Rodney King verdicts, about, the Los Angeles riots. She was the person who wrote Fidel Castro back in the 80s saying, hey, don't extradite Assata Shakur. That's my sister. And then when the crack epidemic was happening back in the 80s, who you think was there? Maxine, trying to hold it down, Auntie Maxine. How dare you? But I'm not finished there. So then he tries to go back and apologize, and nobody want to hear that shit. She's a sincere individual. Whatever she said, she believes, and that's old school. We're giving Maxine a break here. I love you, Maxine. Come on, let's have a coffee. What are you doing? What are you saying? Me and you together again. Like, no. Nobody wants to hear your apology. We're sick of your misogynistic, misogynor, patriarchal attitude, racist, sexist, prejudice. Get over yourself. There's no safe space for that. And I know why Fox keeps you. I know why Fox keeps you. Young man, old man, 1940s conservative man from NYC. You really think you're down, but you're not, because you could get these hands, man. I'm over you. Everybody else is over you. And this is for all the people who think like Bill O'Reilly. You could get these hands too. What you won't do is come for Auntie Maxine. Are we good? You want me to tell the story one more time? Okay, so for those who missed it, I was on Twitter just going down my timeline, and I saw the hashtag Bill O'Reilly, and I saw the story about Maxine Waters. Oof, hold on, babies. I saw the story about Maxine Waters, and I'm like, who's coming for Auntie Maxine? Not after all she did for us in the black community when we are going through our trials and tribulations. It's just Aisha. I'm telling you, this lady is so old. Like I'm like in disbelief. 1938, and she's a Leo. Don't come for the Leos. You had your chance. We love our Leos, methodical thinkers, really militant, laid back. They like to be the center of attention, but they really beautiful people at heart. Nope. And then on top of that, you know what? She voted against the Iraq war resolution. But she's done so much for this country. And the last thing that we need to be doing is trying to belittle her, trying to devalue her as if she's not making strides at the age that she is. Not saying that you're not trying to be like, have to do any sort of ageism or anything like that, because I don't want to discriminate, because there are people who are old who are still kicking ass out here. I was about to say my mom, but let me hold that. Let me go back. My mom's not that old. My mom's not that old. But still. Oh, hey Leo. What's going on, sis? Yes, Leos. But yeah. Trump and say, yeah, and Donald Trump's hair is da-da-da-da-da. But I don't give a fuck about his hair. I don't give a fuck about Donald Trump in general. So for me to sit here and be like, let me say that Donald Trump's hair is this, just so people could be out here like, yo, Kenya, you talking about Donald Trump's hair is just as racist as when Bill O'Reilly talked about DK Miley Cyrus. Who we talking about? Maxine Waters' hair. It just doesn't even make sense. It's not racist. Connect. Am I back? Yep. Are we good? Okay.
Keep going.
It's not like racism is a huge issue, yes, but it's the inherent racial and bias that just keeps spewing out this mother lover's mouth. Like, continue, just keep going. You don't stop. And he keeps, what is it? Maxine Waters, you know, she's not going to reply to that because she has other bigger fish to fry, and she's been doing it for over 50 years now. A long time, over 60 years, longer than, can we show pictures?
Yeah.
You know what? Not even Donald Trump's here, but imagine if we came out and started talking about how when he gets upset, he becomes cockeyed. Huh? Is that what we're going to do? No? Because I don't discriminate against cockeyed people. I don't have no problem. I understand your eyes get a little different, you know, when you get upset, brother. But I'm not going to, you know, call you out on it and then try to say, I'm sorry. No, I definitely meant it, what I said. I meant what I said, brother. But this is disgusting. This is not what we do. But what I do love is me some Auntie Maxine. Yes, I do. Come on, wig. Maybe if you stop shaming some sisters, they'll be okay with wearing their natural hair. You understand? They won't be so conditioned. But since they are, at least majority of us are, I mean, not saying that girls with weaves, they have, you know, internal issues. But don't lie and try to say that you never had a time in your life as a black woman where you cried about your hair. Like, oh my God, my hair's not done. What am I going to do? You know what I mean? Until you became like fake woke. I mean, we all out here trying to stay woke, right? But in the words of my sister, Angela Rye. You know, I love me some Angela Rye, y'all. Hey, sis. That's my face. Bill O'Reilly, you could go straight to hell. Do-doop. Do-do-do-do-doop. Are we good? Okay.
Oh, shit.
Well, since
You want to end on a positive note?
I just want to say,
There are people watching who think you're really funny, and they're watching from class, and they're saying preach it, and they're Leos. So
when it comes to the political agenda, don't be petty. Like, don't come for people's hair. Don't come for people's aesthetics. Like, it's not about that. That's not why we're here. We want to know what's going on, especially as millennials. They think that we're so ignorant to everything and uneducated. Whatever, I get it. But still, that's not what it's about. And black women, we don't need it anymore. We don't need you talking about our lips. We don't need you talking about our hair. We don't need you talking about our asses. We don't need you talking about our bodies. We don't need you to be sexualizing us. We don't need you to be trying to objectify us. We don't need none of that. I'm over it. It's still Women's History Month. Have some respect. Hey, Gabe. That's my baby. Hey, Gabe. Y'all say hi to Gabe.
hi, Gabe.
And that's pretty much it. You can hit me up at DJ Madam K. I like to talk a lot. I know. I can't help myself.
What about your show?
I do a show on YouTube called Still Diverted. Check it out. Subscribe, share. We've been doing, me and Malcolm, my friend, we've been doing this for a long time. And I heard somebody ask, like, how'd you get the internship? You can always, like, apply. I know that sounds like the wackest way. I'm not the plug. No intern is the plug. Don't think they are. But if you do want some more, like, steps in getting to get an internship, not just at Complex, but internships in general, holla at your girl. Doop, 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 doop. And add me on LinkedIn. I love LinkedIn. Kenya Fredericks. Here, let me get into this lighting. Yes, lighting.
Okay.
No contour. Kenya, Kenya Fredericks. Kenya Fredericks. I'm probably in the picture like this. Because that's my definition of professional. Okay? Have a great day, guys.